Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Lisa, Verbal, Red Rum. How are y'all doing this morning? Oh, damn, my tooth started hurting right after I pushed the go live button. Go figure. Hey, Denise R., good morning. Y'all, I had a ball last night. I laughed so much my stomach was sore. I like those Saturday night streams playing games. So much fun. Hey, faithful one, good morning. Where was you at last night, Verbal? We played Never Have I Ever again. Take care of that tooth. I got an appointment in the morning. Well, it's not in the morning. It's like about 1:45. So hopefully, I don't think they can pull a tooth if it's infected, can they, guys? Hey, look, there's nothing left there except some little parts of it. It's at the back. It's been killing me. Was watching a hockey game with my brother, CC. Oh, that's cool. Good morning, Cement Shoes. Well, good morning, Chris Cox. I don't feel bad like I felt the other day, but my tooth is still bothering me. My face is still puffed up a little bit. It's not bad. It's like right around where my nose is, my jaw. But anyways, I'll be all right. They'll give me some antibiotics, and I'll probably have to make another appointment. I'm going to have to go back several times, actually. But tomorrow's the first step. I dread it. I'm so nervous. Because what if they do pull it? I'm such a crybaby. They're going to have to gas me. So anyway, since I'm not going to be here in the morning, I figured we'd do a Sunday true crime stream. Probably shouldn't do true crime on Sundays. Hey, Never Lose Hope. Good morning. It's pouring the rain there. It's going to rain here too. Sure is. They should not pull teeth if infected, or shouldn't. Yeah, I don't think they do. Because I think if they pull a tooth while it's infected, it could cause the infection to spread. But anyhow, I'll be glad to get there. So, I saw something about the Slender Man case this morning. Do y'all remember that? It happened happened May 31st, 2014 in Waukesha, Wisconsin. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Two 12-year-old girls lured their best friend into the woods, held her down, stabbed her 19 times. And they said they did it because of this made-up character online, Slender Man. Now, let me go look real quick so I can tell y'all what Slender Man is. Oh my gosh, there's a bug on me. Get the hell off me. It's the ant. Slender Man is a fictional entity created on the Something Awful online forums for a 2009 Photoshop paranormal image contest. The Slender Man mythos was later expanded by a number of other people who created fan fiction and additional artistic depictions of the entity. Slender Man is a tall, thin character with a featureless white face and head. He is depicted as wearing a black suit and is sometimes shown with tentacles growing out his back. According to the Slender Man mythos, I've never saw that worded like that, mythos. The entity can cause amnesia, bouts of coughing, and paranormal behavior in individuals. He is often depicted hiding in forests or stalking children. Okay, the victim, Peyton Lutner, I think it's how you say her name, Lutner maybe, and the perpetrators, Anissa Wire and Morgan Geyser, were all 12 years old at the time of the stabbing and were classmates enrolled in the same school. School principal later confirmed that neither Anissa Wire or Morgan Geyser had any prior disciplinary issues. They had been at a sleepover together the night before the stabbing. The attackers had discovered Slender Man on the Creepypasta wiki. They later said that they believed Slender Man to be real and had wanted to demonstrate their loyalty to him so they could become his proxies, live in his mansion, prove his existence, and prevent him from harming their families. They believed the only way to do this would be to kill someone, after which they would become servants of the Slender Man and live in his mansion, which they thought was located in, oh my gosh, I'll never be able to pronounce this, Chekwa Megagon or something, Nicolette National Forest. Um, Geyser explained during police interviews that she had seen and heard hallucinations of ghosts since the age of 3 and was certain that Slender Man had demanded her to kill her best friend to save the lives of her own family. It's crazy. Hey, Alex B. Where you been? Let me show y'all what Slender Man looks like. Let me find a picture of him. Yeah, he's just like a made-up character, and these kids actually believed he was real. Now, they're a little bit older than my son, but I can remember asking Timothy back when this happened if he knew Slender Man was, just a made-up character. He's like, absolutely, Mom. But these kids had some mental illnesses going on. Good morning, Lori. Let me look up Slender Man here. I want to show his picture. I mean, when I was a kid, I knew that this crap wasn't real. Okay, let me screen share the picture. So, Morgan Geyser, she got like, I think she pleaded guilty, but she got found not guilty because she had mental illnesses. I'll read it to y'all in just a minute. But she just tried to appeal her conviction because she was tried in an adult court. And her and her lawyer are saying she should have been tried as a juvenile. The court did not rule in her favor Wednesday on that, though. So, she's like in a like prison mental health hospital, and she has the right to appeal that ever so often. I was reading. Oh, I heard that. Oh, I took a nap yesterday afternoon. Yeah. I heard this case. Insane kids believe he's real. Yes, this is his picture. Just a slender man. I mean, I can't believe these 12-year-old girls believed that he was real. But like I said, They allegedly have some mental illnesses. Well, that's what the doctors say, at least. Let's see, what else have they got? Oh, it says sometimes he has tentacles growing out his back. And Slender Man, it just started as like some kind of contest or like some kind of art contest. And then it just kind of grew from there. Then the big story was wrote about him. Creepy pasta stuff. Yeah, that's what it's called, Verbal. Let me exit out of his picture because I've got the Wikipedia pulled up here. Yeah. It says the attackers discovered Slender Man on Creepy Pasta. Creepy pastas are horror related legends that have been copied and pasted around the internet. These internet entries are often brief user generated paranormal stories intended to scare readers. They include gruesome tales of murder, suicide, and otherworldly occurrences. Okay. These girls had it planned out for a couple days to attack and kill Peyton. It says Wire and Geyser initially planned to attack Peyton on May 30th, 2014. They planned to tape the victim's mouth shut, stab her in the neck, and flee. They did not carry out that attack. Wire and Geyser were believed to be too tired or too groggy. Geyser was reported to have said, "Let her have another morning." Goodness gracious. A second plan called for attacking Peyton in a bathroom at a local park, choosing the location for the fact that the bathroom had drains for Peyton's blood. Jesus. Um, let's see. So the actual attack took place in a nearby forest, David's Park, during a game of hide and seek on May 31st, 2014. Peyton was pinned down and stabbed 19 times in the arms, leg, and torso with a kitchen knife with a 5-inch long blade. Jesus. There were two two wounds were to major organs. One missed an artery of her heart by less than a millimeter. Another went through something cutting into her liver and stomach. Wire told the victim to lay down because the blood would come out slower. Wire and Geyser then told Peyton they would get her help, but instead simply left. Peyton dragged herself to a nearby road where she was found by a cyclist. Wire and Geyser were apprehended near Interstate 94 at Steinhappel's furniture store. The knife used in the stabbing was in a bag they carried. While Geyser felt no empathy, Wire was described as feeling guilty for stabbing the victim, but felt that the attack was needed to appease Slender Man. So Peyton stayed in the hospital 7 days after the attack. She returned to school in September 2014. And I think before she returned to school, like the town threw like a big picnic in her honor. Can you imagine, Verbal? I bet she was scared to death. These girls, I'm telling you, they're definitely not normal 12-year-olds the way they think. Saying, let her have another morning. So ruthless and cold. Okay, so in 2017, Anissa Wire pleaded guilty to being a party to attempted second-degree homicide. A jury then found her not guilty by mental disease or defect. Geyser accepted a plea offer in which she would not go to trial and would be evaluated by psychiatrists, to determine how long she would be placed in a mental hospital. She later pleaded guilty, but was found not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect and was diagnosed with schizophrenia, from which her father also suffers. Um, okay, so Anissa Wire was sentenced to 25 years to life and in indeterminate or something sentence involving at least 3 years locked confinement and involuntary treatment in a state psychiatric institute, following by communal supervision until age 37. Geyser was sentenced to the maximum 40 years to life. So, and that sentence is involving at least 3 years locked confinement, in addition to involuntary treatment in a state psychiatric institute until complete resolution of symptoms or until age 53, whichever may happen first, followed by continued communal supervision, periodic reevaluations. Basically, she's going to be there for a long time. No, she didn't die. The victim didn't die. She made it, which is really like a miracle. They stabbed her 19 times. One of the stab wounds missed like the main artery going to like her heart by just like millimeters. She was very, very lucky. It wasn't her time to go. It's a crazy story, Denise. Crazy. I don't know how that girl crawled to the road after being stabbed 19 times. So that creepy pasta wiki, it was blocked from that whole Waukesha school district. So I guess what that means is no one in the area can access that website, at least the children. It's a sad case. Like I said, sometimes, when you're kids, sometimes you will believe characters are real. Myself, when I was growing up, I love the characters that I watched, like the princesses and all that, but I knew they weren't real, you know. She's a champion for sure, yes. She had a will to live, yes. This was clearly premeditated, very sad. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy that two young girls, 12 years old, would plan to murder their best friend to appease a fictional character, an online character. The one girl was diagnosed as having schizophrenia, though. I'm not sure what the other one had. I didn't see that. It's a crazy case. I think there's a documentary about it HBO put out. The way I took it, they're going to be in a psychiatric hospital until they're middle aged, unless the court decides to overturn their convictions. I don't see that happening. When you're alone in the woods, it's easy to believe in Bigfoot. Yeah. I think Bigfoot may be real, but I don't think it's a mythical creature. It could be escaped apes people are citing. They live a long time, 30, 40 years. There were some apes that escaped a sanctuary in California, and they never did find a couple of them. Yes, HBO did a documentary. Yes, I read that this morning. I used to have HBO and all those channels, but like they just show like the same old movies all the time, so I don't have that anymore. I like to watch that documentary. May be able to find it on YouTube. Anyhow, also, I saw this morning where a dad, he's in his 30s, he was working two jobs to support his family. This teenage girl, his second job was like delivering pizzas. This teenage girl placed a phone call, ordered a pizza to an abandoned house. Well, her boyfriend tried to rob the pizza guy. The pizza guy shot him. Then, out of nowhere, here comes this teen girl from across the street and shoots this dad point blank range because he'd shot her accomplice, her boyfriend. But when police arrived, I reckon they found her holding her boyfriend. She had thrown the gun down. I believe it was a 9 millimeter. It's so sad though. Him out busting his ass to support his family, and these teenagers do this to him. Hey, he had to protect himself. He shot that guy. Says young dad working two jobs to support his family murdered by teen girl as he delivers pizzas. It's happened in Indiana. His name was let's see. He was a Domino's employee. Joshua Ungersma, something like that. It says 17-year-old girl was charged this week with the murder for the shooting deaths of Domino's employee Joshua Ungersma and her boyfriend Alberto Van Meter, who was shot and killed by Joshua when he tried to rob the pizza man. And that's self-defense. Eyewitness Patrick Gibson said he went outside when he heard gunshots at 11:15 p.m. on August 31st and saw Van Meter lying on the sidewalk. Joshua, who was uninjured at that point, told the man on the sidewalk had tried to rob him and to call the police. Then he said he watched as Jalen Billups walked across the street and shot Joshua point blank. Both Van Meter, 19, Joshua, age 37, were dead when police arrived. Billups was found hovering over one of the victims and tossed a 9 millimeter handgun to the sidewalk when ordered to show her hands. Robbery gone bad. Prosecutors said Billups, who lived a block away from the shooting scene, ordered the pizza from Domino's to be delivered to an empty house. Because of that, she has been charged with conspiracy to commit armed robbery, along with armed robbery, theft, pointing a firearm, carrying a handgun without a license, in addition to the two murder charges. Jalen Nairi Billups did aid, induce, or cause Joshua Ungersman to kill Alberto Eduardo Van Meter, while Billups and Van Meter were committing or attempting to commit robbery. Oh, so they're charging her because she set this whole thing up and her accomplice got killed. She caused her accomplice to get killed. So sad. Hey, is Lucy in here? Hey, Lucy, love. Was the pizza cold? Well, they set him up. They never wanted a pizza. They was setting him up to rob him. They just probably never expected him to have a gun and protect himself. So he shot the boy. I guess the girl was over hiding somewhere. After he shot the boy, she walks across the street and kills him. Joshua was a father to a newborn infant and stepfather to his wife's young son, an obituary said. He worked as a butcher at a local food store for the past 13 years and joined the Domino's staff for extra cash to support his young family. A GoFundMe for his family has raised nearly $20,000. Yeah, but it's probably going to cost $10,000 to bury him. Actually, Domino's should be paying for that. I mean, really. Okay, so Billups appeared in court on Tuesday. Her trial has been set for February 23rd. Okay, the judge issued an order barring Billups or anyone working on her behalf from contacting witnesses. Oh, yeah, because there was a guy that witnessed it, Patrick Gibson. I just don't know if they should release witnesses' names like that to the public before something goes to trial, honestly. Guess there's no way to avoid that. That's kind of dangerous. Verbs around here, the pizza guys are not allowed to carry much at all. No, when the pizza man comes here, they're getting change out. Don't look like they carry that much on them. I used to work for a pizza place. They usually only carry change in their own money. Most orders are paid with the card, and then they tip them. Yeah. Sometimes I pay with the debit card, and um, sometimes I pay cash. I usually give them a $7, $8 tip for bringing it to me. It only takes about 4 minutes to get get here from the pizza place. Sometimes I'll give them $10. That guy's kids have to grow up without him. Wife's a widow for less than $20. Yeah. It went south quick. Guess they never expected him to be armed. I mean, he saved his own life. And then here she come across the street. He probably thought he was out of danger at that point because he shot the suspect. He was on the ground. Then out of nowhere, she comes from across the street and shoots him. Teenager. How old did it say she was? 17. Mm-mm-mm. Good looking feller. Nice hair. Oh, yeah. I saw where they said that Sydney Sutherland died from multiple blunt force injuries. It's really all they said about it. Um, Arkansas State medical examiners found that 25-year-old Sydney Sutherland, the Jackson County nurse whose body was found 2 days after she didn't return from an afternoon jog, died from multiple blunt force injuries. Okay, let me see if I can say this guy's name. I always mess it up. Quake Llewellyn, 28, faces charges of kidnapping, rape, capital murder, and Sydney's disappearance and death. She was last seen around 2:30 p.m. on August 19th when she went out for a jog. Her body was found August 21st. And Quake, a member of a well-known local farming family who was known to the victim, was arrested the same day. Okay, so Quake appeared in court on August 24th for a preliminary hearing, at which time an Arkansas State Police agent testified that Quake saw Sydney as he was driving on Country Road 41, turned around to pursue her. He allegedly kidnapped her, put her in the back of his pickup truck, sexually assaulted her. Then he must have hit her in the head with something, probably multiple times. Beautiful. Look how beautiful she is. Wish I looked like that. So pretty. Think she's an animal lover too. I saw a picture. I think she had two big poodles, the big size poodles, in the picture with her, if I'm not mistaken. I'd love to have one of those big poodles. It's just not even safe to go jogging. He probably knew her schedule. He probably had his eye on her for a long time, truth known. Weirdo monster. Um, Lisa, yeah, I remember you sent me that picture of your daughter's friend. They do look a lot alike. Scary. Oh, thank you, Denise. Glad you made it this morning. Red Rum said she was doing a video last night. I bet it was something to do with Sydney. She's followed this case closely. Let's see what it's saying about this Tennessee attorney. I saw this morning, but I just glanced at it. He looks like a weirdo. Okay. How you say his name? David Whelan? Is accused of raping his daughter's babysitter, forcing clients into sex to pay for their fees. Okay. Wait, is this the one that took his own life? Let me see. Oh, yeah, he shot himself Friday. Tennessee attorney wanted on multiple rape and sexual assault charges shot and killed himself Friday when law enforcement found him on a boat in Alabama. Okay. Investigators began looking for David Whelan, 49, after he failed to appear in court on September 2nd following his indictment in June on charges that he forced or coerced female clients into sex as a way to repay their attorney fees. What a creep. So he was added to the TBI's most wanted list on September 4th, and they released a new photo of the suspect and his dog, believed to be with him on Wednesday. Well, I hope the dog's okay. It's not his fault his owner is a weirdo. So they got a tip. And the fugitive task force went after his butt. And he was found aboard a boat at the Sundowner Marina in Mobile, Alabama. 5 officers approached him Friday morning on the boat. When they identified themselves, he reached for his weapon and committed suicide, Smile said. It was very quick. Oh, he's got a big Doberman. Well, I hope the dog was taken. Okay. I said it was with him. See what it says about it. Okay. So he had he was, indicted on June 15th on 4 counts of rape by fraud, 4 counts of rape by coercion, 1 count of promoting prostitution. He was arrested on those charges the following day and released on bond a month later. In addition to the aggravated rape and aggravated kidnapping charges related to the babysitter, Whelan was charged with 2 counts of aggravated sexual battery by an authority figure, 2 counts of aggravated sexual battery, and 1 count of statutory rape by an authority figure. Oh, I missed a part. Oh, on March 27th is when he was accused of aggravated kidnapping, and accused of raping the babysitter. Sicko, I bet she's scared to death. It says, realistically, he was looking at the rest of his life in prison. He knew it too. He was an attorney. It's the easy way out. Okay. I hope that dumbass didn't kill his dog too. I say it's not his dog's fault. He had a weirdo uh sex predator owner. Harvey Weinstein wannabe. Yeah. Harvey and Jeffrey had a baby. Yeah. It was this Whelan guy. I guess that's how you pronounce his name. I mean, crap. He don't deserve his name pronounced right. Uh-oh. I dropped my ponytail holder. I was trying to adjust my ponytail. Okay, I got it. If people are sick, think they got a little bit of education, a little bit of money, and they could just treat women like that, treat anybody like that. People that treat men like that too. He's a broke ass Epstein. He'd probably get women in there that had been arrested, maybe shoplifting, had drug problems, in and out of court, and would take advantage of them because he knew they needed an attorney. Probably didn't have the money. So he would proposition them. Sex in exchange for his lawyering skills. I don't know if lawyering's a word, but it is now. That's sick. I knew they were watching him in our local news, but I didn't know he shot himself. Yeah. When did I say this happened? Friday? Friday night? Yeah. Friday night. They found him in Mobile, Alabama. Never lose hope. Aboard a boat. I'm just wondering, it didn't say anything about the dog, but they suspected the dog was with him. I hope he didn't kill that innocent dog. I mean, it could be rehomed. Hey, Kira. You're really late this morning. Let me give you a light slip. You're excused. You been enjoying your weekend? Yes, he took advantage. Vulnerable people. People that's down on their luck. Hey, AP, good morning. And give you a light slip, too. Okay. So, what are y'all going to do today? I'm done talking about true crime this morning. Sometimes I just get true crime burnout, guys, Of course, tomorrow it'll be killing me because I can't go live. I could probably go live in the morning, but really, I need to get up, get my animals situated, get myself ready. And like I said, it's about an hour and something away, my appointment. So really, maybe I don't have time. But it's going to be killing my soul. I'm addicted to doing my true crime streams. Hey, Debbie. Overslept. Your stream last night, Cece, was fantastic. Oh, that was so much fun. See, I like doing those streams because I get to talk to everybody. When you do these true crime streams, I'm talking so much and reading that I miss stuff in the chat. Hell, I timed out Beth last night somehow on that stream. I'm sorry, Beth, if you're listening. I guess I did it. I'm thinking about Wednesday night, channel members, if y'all want to do like a private phone call. Nobody has to be on camera. We could do that. We could use StreamYards, or if anybody's got Hangouts. I think we need like the Google Meets app, maybe. I don't know. You can do a private stream. I just have to email everyone the link to it. If you do it completely private and want to invite people, I think I'll figure it out. I think it would just be easier to use StreamYards. That way nobody has to download anything. Go live, CC, when your mouth is frozen. Verbal, I'm not doing nothing. Well, I'm going to get some laundry done. I need to decide what I'm going to wear to the dentist. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I need to figure it out. I might just wear some yoga pants. Who knows? Just need to be comfortable. It would be fun, Lisa, and we could all talk. I can have 10 people up on this panel. Of course, nobody has to be on camera. When you first click on the link to come in, you got the option turn your camera off. It's simple to use. Yeah, very Mary. You could come out and be completely private. Yeah, you can set up completely private streams. I think it'd just be easier, like I said, to use StreamYards. If he tried that to me, I would have Lorena Bobbitt at his parts. AP, I'm glad you said that because I read an article the other day. I read a lot of articles for some reason from like Ecuador and places like that. But this guy had sexually assaulted this woman, and somehow she bit his private part. She bit his penis. It was bad. That's good for him, though. We had a judge here a couple years ago that did the same thing, only he's in prison now. There was a correctional officers down at Sullivan County Jail that got an inmate pregnant a few years ago. Oh, the judge gave him down the road at sentencing because, he abused his position. He was a person of authority. Oh, the judge, he talked to him awful. I mean, it wasn't awful, but, just like you just give him down the road. You know how they do. I bet they didn't kill the pup unless that jerk trained him to be aggressive. Yeah, I hope the dog's okay. Like I said, the dog can't help that he got a weirdo owner, you know. Oh, I've cracked a tooth too, and it sucks. Oh gosh, you better get to the dentist. Try some of that. What's it called? Sometimes I use it. Tempafil. Tempafil is this stuff that you can buy, and it's like it's paste stuff, and it kind of rolls up in a ball, but you can put it in the cavity in your tooth. Temporary. It's a temporary filling. It's what it is. But the only thing about that, if your tooth's hurting and you got an infection, if you put that in your tooth, it'll make it worse. I know, I had that happen once. See, but she's, I wish I could shake her head. I bet that hurt like crap when she bit his privates. It's good for him. I hope she bit it off. Gross. I'm telling you what, there's a lot of bad things that goes on in these other countries, especially in South Africa. There is a lot of women that are raped. Like that story the other day, this young girl was raped by 4 guys. They leave her for dead. 4 more guys come by and rape her. Then I think 3 more come by and rape her. AP, you can become a channel member if you want. Nobody has to. I treat everybody the same, but for my channel members that do join, I have to do special things for them. I try to do special things for everybody. We'll have another game night for everybody. Of course. I don't want anybody to feel like, they're not included or something. I just want everybody to know you don't have to be a channel member to get my attention or for me to talk to you or be nice. But sometimes I do miss a lot of stuff in the chat. I just glance sometimes, especially when I'm reading. Just know I never intentionally ignore anyone. I will plan for us to do a channel members hangouts. We'll just use StreamYard, so I'll just hang out together for Wednesday night. AP, I know how it is joining memberships and stuff when you got other bills. I know how it is. I'm glad you got approved for your disability. Yeah, I need to be signed up on mine. I filled out some paperwork for it, but I'm not sure if I did it right. I'm just excited about going to the dentist and getting my teeth fixed. I'm so excited about that. It's like I'm getting a new freaking car. It's like I've won the lottery. Hell awaits every one of those rapists. Yeah, they're going to be down in hell in a fiery cell. According to this preacher who had like this dream that he went to hell, but he said he really went. Down in hell, it's just like fiery cells. And like people's in torment and they'll die real gruesomely. People in the cells and then reappear and then go through that gruesome process again, pure torment. Oh, thank you, Denise. I'm glad you feel welcome. I want everybody to feel welcome. Yeah, I'm just going to dress comfortably. I can't even talk. Comfortable. I can't talk this morning. Sometimes, guys, I get on here and I cannot say words that I can say when I'm not live streaming. What the crap is it that I cannot pronounce stuff when I'm live? I swear I'm not that ignorant, illiterate, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but anyways, I'll probably just wear some yoga pants. Of course, I got to get up and do my makeup. I have a good looking dentist. Oh, guys, I'm going to get off here. I hear Mark in there. He might be going out his mom's. I need to talk to him before he leaves. I bet he's taking Skylar. Let me see. I'll peek out the window. Yep. He's taking Skylar to play with Jasper and Ruby. Oh, gosh, see, I'm about to block somebody. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here. It's been a great chat. I love y'all. Have a wonderful Sunday. Have a good Monday, too. Guess I will see y'all Tuesday. Anyways, be safe, be kind, and peace.